How are y'all doing? So, this is going to be a reading for Divine Masculine, and it will be an energy read of the 1111 energies, the universal energies going on right now with this Taurus full moon. We've got a lot of different energies at play right now, and yeah, I started to do a little pre shuffle. And hold on, let me go back. This is my channel. It's called RFU Tarot. Why RFU? Because I do what's right for me. You should do what's right for you and fuck who don't like it. I do cuss because I'm grown. If you don't cuss or if you don't like it, it's my bad, G. I'm intuitive, so I really don't need these cards, but I like to fuck with them. It gives y'all validation. It helps raise your vibration. But yeah, in reading energies, I read a lot of energy at one time. So take your piece. Don't be greedy. It might be your message on the wrong foot type shit. Reverse it or do whatever you need to do. Don't worry about a timestamp, a gender role, a zodiac sign, or any of that shit. If you're on this video, you're supposed to. With that being said, don't manipulate my shit. Don't manipulate my videos to fit your situation and then be mad at me because it comes out a different way. I'm not the God of your understanding, nor am I your free will. So you just take whatever piece you need to take, my baby, and you leave whatever you don't. And whenever you got it to see this shit is when you're supposed to see it. Let your intuition guide you to the message that spirit has for you. Right? Real simple. So, like I was trying to fucking say, I had to get that out. Like I was trying to say, when I was doing like a pre-shuffle meditation on your energy, what I got was 3 different cards. Let me show you. I got the Four of Pentacles. Now, let me say this. This was the last card that came out. Let me just say that. I feel like, oh, let's see, this motherfucker gonna irritate me type shit. That's what that's about. Anyway, this card came out last, and it was by itself. So this is one energy. This is one group. Then these 2 cards came out together. This is a whole another group. This is the Magician and the Four of Wands. So, damn, now I'm hearing that song, cruising on down Main Street, you relaxing, feeling good. And the next thing that you know, you see a octopus in your neighborhood. Like, that's crazy. I don't know why. Oh, that's the Magic School Bus thing. Yeah, that's the vibes I'm getting off. Like, this reading is going to be about, like I said, the energy that came through on the 1111 portal. Remind you, y'all, yesterday was my birthday. I'm 11/11/1987, which all adds up to 11. So I was like really heavily feeling this energy. I was in meditation like all day. And you can meditate several different ways. Like me cleaning up the way I clean up, like I deep clean and organize and all that shit. That's a form of meditation. Anything that you do to quiet your mind, that's meditation. All right. So you meditate however you meditate. I was getting hella like this right here vibes, and I'm a feminine, but I'm a female. I'm gonna do our video next, Divine Feminine. Y'all must be deep in here, gang gang. What's up, baby? But I was feeling these vibes yesterday, but let me go ahead with this because this is a masculine read. I feel that because of just how Source gave it to me. You know how we talk, how I ride with my baby. This guy over here, this Four of Pentacles, we know what Four of Pentacles is. That's like some keep away shit, right? I mean, look at how tight he's holding on to the shit. So I feel like some of y'all might have got held back, is what I just heard. Some of y'all got held back. This ain't even no keep away shit. Well, yeah, that's kind of like some keep away shit. Like, nope, you're not advancing to the next level. You're not tall enough to ride this ride. Like, go to the kiddie rides. That's this energy. So you're gonna be in group 2. Honey. Yeah, we're gonna put you over here. You're in group 2. Group 1s, y'all came through as the Magician and the Four of Wands. So what I feel like is, like, I mean, look at him. He looked like he's suited up, like he's ready to graduate, right? Or like he might be valedictorian or some shit like that. And then Four of Wands, we usually say that's like the marriage card, right? But I mean, look at these people, how they dress. They're similarly dressed to him, like they may be graduating as well. There are lots of people in these cards, and this in the background, it could be a castle or it could be a school building. I told you I just got the Magic School Bus theme song out of fucking nowhere. So, yeah, my group ones, we successfully graduated. We successfully moved on to this next phase of our motherfucking ascension. But this, again, is a divine masculine read. I got a lot of divine feminines in here, girl, yes. But, yeah, y'all leveled up, my babies. Y'all been doing the work, you know what I mean? Y'all been doing this work, the real work. Y'all ain't just been playing with this spiritual shit. Y'all really been doing it. And yeah, yesterday that shit was tallied up. That's what I feel like. Yesterday, everybody's scorecards came through. I told y'all with that 1010 portal, it was like a report card, right? Source came down and wanted to see if we was doing the work or if we wasn't. And if we wasn't, we was in one energy, and if we was in another energy. So maybe that's why I'm resonating with this too, because last time with the 1010 portal, I was in the divine masculine energy. So maybe that's why I'm resonating with this. It may be a lot of females that resonate with this video, even though it's for divine masculine energy. Again, for some reason, on this 3D shit, we warped masculine, like we warp strength and courage and integrity with a man thing. So they just say you're a masculine energy when you know you're in your power, you're really doing the work, you're putting one foot in front of the other. That's perceived as masculine energy, but we all possess masculine and feminine energy. As a woman, I feel like, for me personally, I've apply my masculine energy a little better. Thank you, Spirit. Because I was like, how the fuck am I trying to say this? But yeah, I think that I feel more comfortable in my masculine energy. I put one foot in front of the other and make shit shake. Okay? So it's a lot of women out here that's doing that. So that's why y'all in here. Get a seat, my babies. Get a seat. This shit finna get good. You hear me? So anyway, yeah. We we graduated valedictorian. We got a special little sash and shit. Listen, bitch, I didn't graduate regular, okay? I was a bad kid and went to bad schools. We didn't even walk, okay, bitch? We just got a piece of paper. So I don't know how that shit goes, but I know when I be looking at it for kids that did, right? And now my children are getting older. It's like the valedictorian get like a special sash or some shit, right? So I said they look similar. They like got the similar, they have on similar outfits, right? But we got a special sash, bitch. We was like top of the class. We was like valedictorian is what the fuck I keep hearing. So yeah, we came up out the school yesterday when they did their tallies and shit. They said, oh yeah, my group ones is at the head of the class. The head of the class. Fuck you mean. My group twos, yo ass got held back, my baby. Oh, y'all was probably the ones I was talking to in my last video, trying to explain that y'all couldn't play with that shit. So when they came and checked your gangster, that's what I said in my last video. That shit was gonna happen in several different ways. Your spirit was coming down to test your gangster to see if you was gonna ride or not. Some of y'all didn't, so spirit was like, oh, nope, I ain't giving them the pinnacle. Four, four pinnacles. Keep away. You digress is what I just heard. Nope, you can't sit here. What was that on Forrest Gump or some movie? And the boy was on the bus. Who? The boy was on the bus and he was looking for a seat. And the motherfucker said, nope, you can't sit here. Source said, you can't sit here. Not with the graduating class. You can't sit here. Okay. So now we gonna ride and we gonna break this thing all the way down. We gonna ride and break it all the way down. So let's see. All right. What is up? Y'all had a good birthday yesterday. I spent my whole day with Source and Self. Source, Self, my kids. It was amazing, y'all. You hear me? I had such a good day. Thank y'all. I hear y'all saying happy birthday. Thank y'all. Oh, there it went. So over here for my ones that graduated. Two of Pentacles in reverse. What did I say in my last video? You can't straddle that shit. You can't try to figure out who's gonna get it done first, you or Source. So my group ones, my valedictorians, y'all already knew that. So when Source came and checked y'all, y'all was like, we ain't no juggling. I know what it is. I got one solid pentacle, and that is in self and source. Okay? So we ain't juggling nothing over here. That's what happened. Now let me see. What else source got to say? Oh, look at y'all. Y'all got so much to say. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so then again, Ace of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. They came out for over here, my group twos, who had the Four Pentacles. So you can't sit here, right? Ace of Pentacles is a solid offer. And then in this card, it's coming from the right hand side. Yeah, so somebody came in with that I've got this gold in my hand, would you like it? And you probably took it, right? Because you that was your G check right there, and you didn't even know it. Somebody came and offered you some shit because it's coming from the right side, not the left side. If it was coming from the left side, I would say it was from source or spirit, but it ain't. It's coming from over here. So somebody came and offered you some shit, and you wasn't using your intuition in the situation. You wasn't using you wasn't listening to the messages that source was trying to intuitively give you to guide you in the situation, and you ended up in a Seven of Pentacles situation. Like, fuck, I should have never did that shit. Like, goddamn, what am I do to get this? What the fuck I'm gonna do? Psh, you thought it was a nice one. Somebody sold you a motherfucking lemon. Ain't that what we was talking about in that last video? Somebody sold you the lemon. You went for the lemon. My valedictorians did not go for the fucking lemon. Y'all went for the lemon, my baby. Why would you buy a bad car? Said source. Why would you buy a bad car? That one flew straight out, but I feel like it's another one for y'all. Let me see. Oh, there it went. Damn, is a lot of cards. Alright, so we gonna see. This one went over here. So this is for my valedictorians. My head of the class, huh? Queen of Wands. What did I say? It's a lot of females in here, even though this is a masculine energy read. It's a whole lot of females in here. Gang, gang. What did you do? You mastered the wands. You successfully mastered the spiritual shit, because that's what wands are for me. Passion, energy, intuition, infinity. And look at you with this infinity sign above your head. You have mastered that shit, female. In masculine energy, you have mastered it. Yes. And look at how she's looking at it too. Yes, because see, now I'm trying to set the cards out. See, how I do it is, at first when I'm just pre-shuffling and fucking with it, just a couple cards will come out. Then when I really crack into the story the correct way, then source has me because like from the moment I'm tapped into my energy, everything that I'm doing and saying, the decks that I'm pulling, all of that shit is guided to me from spirit, from my spirit guides, from source, from God, everybody. Like, I surrender myself as an open channel. So everything that I do and everything that I say is a specific message for somebody, period. So when I'm doing my pre-shuffle, I just get a couple cards that basically lays out the energies for me. Then once I meditate on them and get to continuing with my pre-shuffle, I get more and more hits on the energy. Once I start to correctly articulate the story, then the cards just start coming out, and I'm guided to lay them in a certain way, right? So that's what I was just trying to do, lay them down in a certain way. So when I lay them down in the way I'm intuitively guided to lay them down, look at this. You looking at it. You're looking at it, valedictorian. You looking right at it. This is what you've been doing in your 3D world. You've been looking right at it. That's all you've been focused on. Period. That's all you've been wanting to do is master who you are and what you bring. And you know what I mean? Spiritually though. You know what I mean? On a soul level. On a soul level. So then you got the Seven of Cups. Exactly. You understood that there were choices, but you could clearly decide. You used discernment, is what I'm hearing. Thank you. You used a mastery level of discernment when these choices came. These motherfuckers over here didn't. See, they had Seven of Pentacles. You had Seven of Cups, right? They choices came and they couldn't decipher. They didn't use a certain level of discernment to understand that it was the wrong fucking choice. They didn't do it over here. You can't sit here. Y'all didn't do it. Valedictorian, you did. You looked at your 7 and realized that ain't it, that ain't it, that ain't it, that might could be it. That has a potential to at least help me grow. That could be it, maybe not, but I might bump my head and let me just figure out. You know what I mean? You use the level of discernment. You turned your 7 into cups. Theirs were 7 of pentacles, regret. So you used your mastery level of discernment, which is why you graduated valedictorian, and they got motherfucking held back. I mean, you can't do anything with that. Period. So then the next card out for them is fucking 3 of Wands. I mean, 3 of Swords. I said 3 of Wands because that's probably what they were in the energy of, expecting, right? They were expecting something over here with this Ace of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. They were expecting something. That's why I said 3 of Wands. They were expecting something and they fucked around and got their little heart broke because they weren't even evaluating the offers. They wasn't even evaluating the offers. They was just so excited to get one, is what I'm hearing. They was just so excited to get one, which makes sense. That's the energy that they was in with that playing shit. You can't be playing with Source. So Source gave you some options, my baby. Some of them was good and some of them wasn't. You fell for the okie doke, is what I heard. Listen, I I don't make apologies about how I read these shits or how I give the message to y'all, because that's how my motherfuckers fuck with me. Like that's how I hear it. You know what I mean? That's how Source and Spirit talks to me. And so that's how I'm gonna give it to y'all, because I mean, listen, that's how I fuck with y'all, and that's how they fuck with me. So why would I give it to y'all any other way? I wouldn't be your bitch. I wouldn't be your nigga if I didn't give it to you that way. Period. The next card out. King of Swords. Yeah. You was able to cut through the bullshit of this over here. You was able to cut through the bullshit. Like, no, I know what I'm not just gonna take whatever. I'm gonna look at these motherfucking cups and figure out which ones is good for me and which ones ain't. I ain't I ain't eating the bullshit. You can't put shit on my motherfucking spoon and tell me it's something else. Over here, what y'all get? 6 of Pentacles. So you went from 7 of Pentacles to 6 of Pentacles. You're losing. You're losing because why? Because this is who I'm getting. This is who I'm being called to over here. This energy in this card. Yeah, you was thirsty as hell for anything. Like I said at first, you was thirsty as fuck. So you just took whatever motherfucker. You was just so excited about an offer. You took any motherfucking thing, not even knowing what the fuck you was taking. Some bullshit. Some bullshit. Judgment. Judgment. This is the next card out for my valedictorians. Judgment. Judgment has been made, my baby. You have ascended into the next phase of your ascension, is what I'm getting. Another card over here. Page of Wands. Page of Wands. We are the Queen of Wands over here in the valedictorians. We are the Queen of Wands. Over here, you can't sit here. Y'all the Page of Wands. Do you understand that? You understand the difference, right? The page is very childlike, immature, irresponsible. You know what I mean? Like you wasn't even genuine about this shit is what I'm hearing. Like, look at this nigga. He looks a fool. You in the middle of the fucking desert with a sweater on, with a sash on, with some boots on. Look how he's looking at his wine like, look at my wine. Like, you're too what I'm hearing Source say, you was too fucked up about the material shit. Like the song I'm hearing is I'm too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy for my shirt. So sexy it hurt. Like, yeah, y'all was like trying to look cool. So whenever a motherfucker came and G-checked you, you was trying to look cool. Period. You wasn't even worried about your spirituality. You was trying you probably denied the God of your understanding. You was probably on some shit like, yeah, bro, that sound right. You might be right. Knowing intuitively that the way you serve your God is perfect for you. Listen, let me break this down for everyone that's watching right now. Don't let nobody tell you how to fuck with the God of your understanding. Don't do it. Don't let nobody give you the words to use, the labels, the names, the none of that shit. You do what the fuck is right for you. This is why it's called RFUTAROT. You do what the fuck is right for you, right? So if the way you fucking with the God of your understanding feels right from you and you're getting peace from that shit, that's the thing. If you fucking with it and it's bringing you a heavy feeling or like bringing you negativity, then it's probably not right for you. But if you're fucking with something and it's bringing you peace, don't let nobody else tell you that's not right. Okay? Don't let nobody make you feel like however you fuck with God or however you do whatever the fuck you doing, it's got to be a certain way or it's weird or it's you know what I mean? However, whatever you doing that's in light that's bringing you peace to your soul, understand that that is of you. And however source feels is the best way to communicate with you, that's how they're going to communicate with you. Don't let nobody make you feel like you got to be in the motherfucking middle of the desert with a goddamn sweater on and a goddamn shawl and some goddamn boots and some leggings. Don't do it. You don't need all of that shit. You don't gotta. You look dumb. You don't. You look dumb. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, but this is how I talk. You know, maybe you're new here and you don't understand that, but this is how I talk. So anyway, next card coming out for my valedictorians. Yeah, the Fool card. A whole new world. Why not? You have everything you need. Why wouldn't you step off the cliff? You know that source, the universe, spirit, God, you know they gonna catch you. So yeah, you're jumping off the cliff, valedictorian, as you should, my baby, as you should. I'm fucking happy for you. And then the last card over here is Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. So usually what this is for me is like a divine card, right? But as I have said in many videos, you could pull the same card in 1,000,009 readings and it means 1,000,009 things for 1,000,009 reasons, right? Period. Like that's just how it goes. Because I'm intuitive, I can understand the message that source is trying to give me to give to y'all. So like I said, you was too worried about looking cool, right? You was too fucked up about how things looked. So the Nine of Pentacles, because the Pentacles is the suit that speaks about our material possessions, right? Our worldly things, our money, our work, our shit like that, right? So with the Nine of Pentacles coming out, right here with this, what is this? The Page of Wands. With this coming out with the Page of Wands, it's like you were too caught up in looking like you was cool. You couldn't let go of the 3D physical approval of others. You came across as a Nine of Pentacles in the situation when you should have came across as a motherfucking Queen of Wands like we did. You didn't. You came across as a Nine of Pentacles. Like I'm so worried about sounding cool, looking cool, fitting in with the crowd that I can't stand here and say, yes, this is how I get down spiritually, or yes, this is what I like to do because I'm too cool for school. I'm too immature to stand on what the fuck I feel, to stand on what the fuck I done said to God. Right? That's why I said these two are tied together in energy. You was too cool in the situation. You wanted to remain in the loop of public approval, so you came off very Page of Wandish when you should have came off like a Queen of Wands. Period. Yeah. So I mean, it's no way that you don't know what group you in. Period. It's no way that you don't know what group you in. So I'm gonna pull a few more cards, and I mean I don't know if I need to continue to break this shit down, but I feel like for some of y'all I do. So I'm gonna just keep going. This is my little Native American deck. That was a traditional Rider Waite tarot. This is my little Native American playing cards, and they do got shit wrote on them, and they talk just like me. Okay, so you might see something on one of these cards you don't like. Oh well. So let me get some energy over here on my you can't sit here. Group 2. Tuh. What's the cowboy with the 7? Again with the 7s. Again with the fucking 7s. All that glitters ain't gold. Ain't that what that card says? All the glitters ain't gold. Cowboy. Again with the 7s. Yeah, the 7s in this reading seem to be the vibration of either the challenges for this side over here. 7 is coming out. So I'm just saying every card that we pull that's a 7 is probably gonna speak to your fuck up over here in my group 2s. Just saying. Yeah. So all the glitters ain't gold. You got a fucked up offer and you couldn't decipher it. Somebody cowboyed your ass, rode in swiftly with an offer that looked good. Look at this shit all this nigga got on. Well, this nigga got on these long ass earrings with a suit, a tie, a sash, all type. This nigga got all type of shit on. What he don't need all that shit? What he got all that shit on for? He rode in like a cowboy with some shiny shit with an offer for you that felt real shiny, like, ooh, let me get it, let me jump on that. And you jumped on it, and honey, you found out it was not gold. Found out it wasn't gold. That's on you. Damn, that's a lot of cards. Mm. Would you just come and look at it? Would you just take a fucking look at it? Look. The Joker. That shit was fake as fuck, wasn't it? It was not gold. It was fake as hell. It's a front. These cards just flipped out like that. Look, I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna pick my whole shit up and show y'all. Just so y'all know I'm not just pulling this out of nowhere. And then look, we had this card in the last read. This how I know y'all know I know what the fuck I'm talking about, but I'm gonna show y'all. Look. So you can just see that I'm not pulling that shit out of my ass. All of those flipped over. So I'm just reading them as they coming out, right? Period. That's the very next card. And that was the same card that we pulled on our last reading. Y'all remember that shit, right? When I was talking about this shit in particular. That was the card that came out. Y'all know that shit. So yeah, here it goes. You can't tell me shit. Bullheaded, right? So you took that bullshit, right? Here goes my this is my little dog card, right? This is Tito Jackson, not Michael, but Tito. Yeah, you can't sit here, little dog. You done got demoted. Why? Because you was afraid. You was timid. You was too scared to stand on what the fuck you said to God. You didn't stand on that shit, my dog. Little dog. Tito. Tito ain't stand on that shit. He was afraid. Tito was afraid. So he didn't stand on that shit. Because this one came out first. This one came out afterwards. Tito was afraid. So he didn't stand on that shit. Fuck you talking about? Hmm? Divine masculine. I told y'all this was a divine masculine group. I mean, this was a divine masculine reading. So there it is. That source just, confirming that. I already knew it was a divine masculine reading. But it can be females in here, though. I resonate with masculine energy a lot of the times, too, in the way that we perceive it on this 3D shit, right? Yeah, whatever. Yeah, a do boy. You done turned into the do boy, right? Medicine Crow. You done turned into the do boy. Because you didn't do what you didn't say. What did I say last time? You didn't walk it like you talk it. So you ended up doing going with the flow of what the next motherfucker said, even though you know it ain't right for you. Ain't that what a do boy do? Like, oh yeah, you right, cuz you right. Even though you know they not right, not for you. What's right for them might not be right for you, my nigga. Do what's right for you. And then this says Capricorn, but this just goes back to the same energy from the last card, right? I mean, from the last reading. Look at their head. You was bullheaded, stubborn, stubborn in your need for 3D approval is what I just heard Source say. You were stubborn in your need for 3D approval, so you didn't even fucking understand that that shit was a test, and there you went, you failed. So Source said you can't sit here. So yeah, this card was just this card was just confirming what I felt, that this was a divine masculine card. But as y'all saw when I flipped it over, if you didn't, you can go back. But yeah, there were some cards that flipped over facing up, and I was guided to pull them over here. There were some cards that were flipped, I mean, that came out that were down. And so I feel like the cards that were down are for my valedictorian group. The ones that were flipped over that I was pulled to first was for my group twos, the you can't sit here group. So yeah, let's go now to these. So what's for them? The unknown. Right. It's this for me feels like the full card, because that is what we left out on. That was the last card we pulled from the Rider Waite tarot for my group ones, my valedictorian group. It was the full card, right? So I feel like this is just picking up off of that. Like, yeah, it's a, and this is also the number 10. Now let me break this down for y'all, because I just remembered this, and I had it in my mind the other day, like, let me explain to them how I do my numbers. So now I'm being called to say that again with this card. The way that I read numbers as a tarot reader, I don't take off the zeros. Like, sometimes I'll be called to and sometimes I'm not. With this, I'm not being called to. So zero for me is source. It's all. It's source, God, the universal energies, all of that shit, right? So you have come into alignment with one, self, and spirit. That's what 10 is to me. You have come into alignment of that. So now you are stepping into a brand new cycle, a brand new chapter, actually.